Hello everyone, I am Krishna Mehta and in this video I am going to show you the different methods of the data pre-processing. This is the practical task in the subject of machine learning guided by C.D. Parmar sir. It is a group task. Here I have my friend Hardik Kumar Bhadru. So first of all, we are going to start about what is data pre-processing. Data pre-processing is a step in a data mining and data analysis process that takes raw data and transform the format that can be understood and analyzed by computer and machine learning. So generally, while applying a machine learning model, we do not directly put the CSV file to the ML model. First of all, we will do some of the data pre-processing. So in our case, for the football match data prediction, we have the data set that maybe consist of the values that contains null values uh, with not in proper format, or sometimes of value that is irrelevant with respect to our project. So first of all, we are going to use a sample data. So in first we have random sampling, the simplest data sampling technique that will create a random sample from the given data set is called random sampling. So this is the code for the random sampling. Let me run this. So since I have put my data set for the football prediction here, it will give us the random values for the column. Now suppose let us change which for the final column we need to generate it. Sorry, that's yeah. So now it will generate some of the random values. First it has generated 13, now 1, now again 1, since it has only 1, 0 and 2 values. For the more random sampling, we can also take, now it will generate a different values. 3, 2, similarly like that. Second comes the concept of systematic sampling. So what is systematic sampling? Systematic sampling is defined as the probability of the sampling approach where the elements from the target population are selected from a random starting point and they are fixed of the sampling interval. This is the code of the systematic sampling. Here it has generated the output. The first of all, it defines the population for the normal distribution. Then it creates a random sample for the systematic sampling. And after that, the indices will increase the steps. Cluster sampling. Since the word cluster suggests the cluster sampling is a probability of the sampling technique where we divide the population into multiple clustering groups based on certain clustering criteria. So for the cluster sampling, this is the code of the cluster sampling. What it will do, it will generate the population, the since for our project with for the football data, the cluster sampling is not very much applicable. So we have created a different data set through the cluster sampling and we have run it. So this data set consists of the ID, price, event, and if the person has clicked in or not. This is the code of it. And after that, it will divide how much they have clicked for the given clusters. As we can see that the cluster size for the 0 click 66, 166 for the type 1, type 3, event type, and the cluster size is predefined. Means they have defined the cluster size on the basis of the types. Now my friend Hardik will show you the data cleaning and data augmentation.
Yes. So today we are see about the data cleaning and data augmentation. In data cleaning, the in pre-process, the one of the method is data cleaning. So basically, what is the doing? The data cleaning will be remove the data where the null character or zero or something unrelevant to the data set. So it will be removing by the data cleaning method. So here is let's see about it. So here we write the code about the data cleaning. So in our project dataset there is no any error in dataset or any null value. So we use the GitHub dataset where was the value is null and errorful. So from this code we can identify the null value and error. So we can store that value in different variable. So we can clean that data from our data set. That's mean that color data cleaning. Yes, and now we will move to the data augmentation. So basically data augmentation is defined as as it names augmentation reality so if we get the some if we get the one of the picture, we will get the augmented picture of it. Like it will be mirrored, it will be a left move, it will be right move, up move, bottom move. So it will be our in our data set there is an image. So if you have to if you have to move that image like right and left and bottom and up, so we can do the data augmentation from the data augmentation. So in data augmentation uh, we'll set our data like in bottom type, in left side, or in right side, like in mirror type. So from the data augmentation we will do that thing. And from the like here is the data augmentation code. Here we are one of the example was given. The original image will be like this, and the second one is the augmented image. From this code we will do this thing, data augmentation. And there is some another examples like multiple images are in inputted, and then we get the output. Yes, so it was a data augmentation. Thank you.